What's up, everybody? Tindo here. With me I've got Hannah, and today we're gonna go thrift shopping for sure. Gonna go to the bins like we did yesterday because we haven't been going much lately. So we went yesterday, it went pretty well. Figure we might have a follow-up bins day today. Probably go to a few regular Goodwills afterwards, and then as far as what else we'll do today, who knows? So stick around to find out. Stopping by the post office because I have one of those sneaking suspicions that I've got a package waiting on me. You know that sneaking suspicion? Some stuff that I ordered on Black Friday finally came in, so we'll have to talk about everything that I got on Black Friday today. So stick around to the end of the video for that. That's a battery to my cameras.
Are you kidding?
No.
Wow.
All right, we are rolling out of the Goodwill bins, and I feel like we should probably keep going and go to some more Goodwills. What do you think?
Yeah.
All right. All right, first stop today was a Goodwill, and it didn't look like it was going to go too well at first because the shelves were kind of bare, but we kept looking around, and of course there ended up being plenty of stuff. Video game wise, I only found 2 games, but one of them was Super Smash Brawl, so that's a great start to any day, finding a copy of Brawl. But I kept looking through the rest of the store, and I didn't see anything else I wanted to buy, but there was a bunch of interesting stuff. The only other thing that I saw was a rubber duck that I had a really hard time leaving behind, because it was a different size than all the other rubber ducks I have. Like, I have a medium rubber duck that's not as big as my big one, but this one was like in between the two. I don't know, I'm probably gonna have nightmares. Have to drive all the way back up here to get it. But that's all I got. What'd you get, Hannah? A coffee mug?
I got a mug.
Hannah got a coffee mug. So not a bad start today, but let's keep moving. Let's go to some other Goodwills and check out this side of town that we're on since we're over here. Let's go to more Goodwills. How's that sound?
Sure.
All right. Next up, another Goodwill. And the last time we were at this Goodwill, they had tons and tons and tons of gaming manuals. And I bought a huge stack of them. But they had so many of them that I couldn't afford to buy all of them. I just bought all the ones that were even vaguely interesting to me. So I thought, okay, maybe this time, this Goodwill will have a repeat of last time. And I walk in, and there were a ton of video games in the lockbox, first of all, just a ton of them. But then I sat down and started looking through them, and I had 99% of them already. They were all, they're all the dollar titles that I already have bought. There was a couple things in there that were all right video games, but anything that was even worth buying was priced at $6. So that Goodwill was pretty much almost going to be a bust, and so I got up and went around the rest of the store. The electronics, there was some cool stuff to look at, but nothing I was really even remotely interested in buying, but it was worth a look anyways. And then I went over to the media section, and as I expected, there were no video games over there because they clearly, meticulously put every video game in the lockbox up front, so it wasn't even worth eyeballing it for that purpose. But I did see that there were definitely some cartoon VHS, and at first I only saw the Ninja Turtles VHS. I was like, well, I'm definitely buying that. So I got my hands on a Ninja Turtle VHS. Then there were 2 Pokemon VHS, of which I almost have the complete collection of. I'm only looking for a couple of those. So I bought one that I didn't have. And then there was, what was the other VHS tapes? 2 Dragon Ball VHS tapes. So I only left that Goodwill with a stack of VHS tape. But anytime I can leave with Dragon Ball Z VHS tape, I'm super excited about it. What else was in that store? Oh, there was like 37 flat screen TVs in there. I don't know where they all came from, but it just looked like a graveyard of flat screens. That was interesting. Anything else interesting in there, Hannah?
No.
Did you buy anything?
No.
Okay, Hannah didn't buy anything. So 2 in a row where there was just stuff, nothing really great. Let's go to one more stop and see if we can't strike some gold. Last stop today is a Goodwill that I'm actually not sure if I've been to or not. The surroundings don't look that familiar, and it also came up slightly grayed out on the map, which I think means it's new. I don't know, but this might be a brand new Goodwill. Next up, another Goodwill, and we must just be in a part of town where donations aren't going so well right now because there's just nothing in there. Same for you, Hannah, right?
Yeah, no.
There was some cool stuff to look at. I saw the largest model ship boat I've ever seen in my life. It was like 4 feet long. It was really big. And what else did I see in there? Not a lot. On any other day, if I didn't already have as many video games as I do, it would have been a good day because Marvel Ultimate Alliance, which I got, because I really thought I already had it, which was going to mean I was going to get nothing at that Goodwill. But I only have it on Xbox. I don't have it on PS2 yet. So I got that complete. There were two Jam-Pack. There were two different Jam-Pack demo discs that I already had. And I picked them up like I was going to buy them both, and I think just a couple episodes I bought one of them, checked my checklist, and I definitely had the other one. So I didn't buy any jam packs today, and there was pretty much no other video games otherwise. Electronic-wise, the only thing I saw on the shelf, electronic-related, that I'd be interested in, there was a Xbox 360 Connect, and I've already got the black and the white edition, so I don't need another one of those. What else did we see in there? Did you see anything interesting?
No, there's a whole lot of nothing.
Yeah, it's not been a great day, but that's all right. I mean, this comes with it. As most of you know that go thrifting pretty regularly, you're gonna get some great stuff some days. You're not going to on other days. So today's one of those days I've only got like a handful of games, but they're games I don't have. They're games I'm happy to add to the collection. So let's go on with our day, and later on we'll go back to the game room and talk about everything that we got. All right, let's go to the best store on earth, Home Depot, because I need some light bulbs. Why are there so many choices for light bulbs? And also, why do I not own one of these? Look at this ducky light.
Oh my god!
I'm expecting these suckers to be pretty bright. They're 1680 lumens. That's a lot. And I got 4 of them. So we ought to be able to light something up pretty well with these. So recently on the channel, I put together this table that you see behind me, and I've made some advancements. Of course, the surface of it's yellow now, no longer white like it was when I bought it at IKEA. And I put some lights around the edges, and I put some China balls on there. If you're ever filming anything and you can't get the light to not look super harsh, those China balls go a long way. It was kind of frustrating building this thing because over the years I've amassed a lot of lighting equipment for the camera work that I do, and I know I had some of these laying around but I couldn't find them, so I had to go to Party City and buy a bunch of them. But I've still got some more changes to make because the lights that are inside of those balls, they're spotlights, so the light's super directional. It's hitting one spot. I need the light to fill up those balls and light the whole table, so that's what the trip to Home Depot is for. And let's work on this thing a little bit. The real question though is how bright is this about to be? Yeah, I've got to plug in right here. Let's see. I'm kind of afraid to see, really. Whew, that's pretty good. That's a good little bit brighter than those. You go back a few days ago and you watch my special effects on this table. They were trash, and that's because the light was bad. But you go back to yesterday and they're a lot better because I improved the lights. But today, I got the lights just right. So, the special effects should be perfect. It's all thanks to lighting. I found these at the clearance center today, and I'm about 10% sure that they're gonna fit that ceiling fan light back there. Those things go out so much. It might be because we're getting the wrong bulbs. The thing goes out so much. I hope these work, because... Well. Nope. What? I swear one was just rattling. I don't know what's happening. Oh, it's only one? That makes it even worse. There's no redundancy. That's such trash. There's only one bulb in that lamp. And that's as bright as it gets. Trash. At least the color temperature of that bulb matches these, so just leave it on for a little extra light while I'm, you know, filming. Alright, so today is Tuesday as of shooting this episode. Hannah, what does that mean?
It's wing day.
It's wing day. Here's how consistently every Tuesday we go to Buffalo Wild Wings. Tell them what happened, Hannah.
I opened up my Apple Maps and it automatically suggested Buffalo Wild Wings in my phone because it's like, it's Tuesday. You usually go there, don't you?
We're being watched, people. It knows. We are at the wing getting place. The first thing I want you to notice is how bright this Crayola building is. That's like a Crayola attraction. It's so bright. Why is it so lit up? I mean, everything else around the mall is not that lit up. Like, the mall's dark. But the Crayola building is lit, fam. Just when you think the day should be over, Hannah says we've got to go to the movies, which means we need candy.
Yes.
Which means we got to find a CVS. So hopefully there's one nearby because the movie starts really soon. We're about to be late. We're bamboozled because we're actually at Target and it has a CVS in it. And it's not where we thought we were going, but Target still has candy, so we'll make do.
Let's see. I want something chocolatey, maybe some crunch.
Can I get all these?
Jesus Christ.
It's all the Twizzlers they had. I'm gonna get all of them.
He's weird.
Don't act like y'all don't sneak stuff into the movie theater. I know you do. And if you don't, why? Also, how okay, hold on. Let's talk about this. So, I don't see the regular ones, but you guys know what I'm thinking about, right? The breadsticks with the cheese. These are like pretzels with cheese, but those are like my favorite thing ever. How did I not know this existed? I lived my whole life without this.
I found the perfect candy. The 2 pounders.
Oh my God, that's dangerous.
Let's put it back before we get diabetes.
Look at this. Oh, stay right there. Watch this. Okay, there's Hannah. Hannah's covered by her Rice Krispie treat.
Is it too extra if I get a tiny assorted fine chocolate box?
Kinda.
I'm into it.
Hannah, look. How did I go my whole life without these?
Those look amazing. We should get them.
Okay. They're $5 a piece, though. I mean, it's like $1 a piece. I guess that makes sense, but...
Oh, we'll eat them.
Okay. We got them. Check. Down.
Grab your receipt. Thanks. See you again soon.
You're being monitored.
Am I pretty?
Wave. So all these snacks are actually going to fit in the front pocket of the Tendo hoodie. And nobody's going to notice a thing because they're just going to think I'm fat. TendoStore.com, our merch makes you look fat. AMC, let's go. I actually prefer Harkins Theater, which we have here, but AMC has that movie pass thing where you can go to like 3 movies a week for $20, and Harkins doesn't have such a good deal, so we frequent AMC. Look at this, they've already got the updated Sonic standings. How cool would that be setting in the game room? That's dope. I tried to find a movie poster to show you what we're seeing, but all of the movie posters are discernibly not what we're seeing. We're going to see A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, the Mr. Rogers movie, because it's about to go out of theaters. We've been wanting to see it since it was in, and we're running out of time, so that's what we're seeing tonight. Hannah really wants to see Knives Out, which we'll probably just go see that later this week. I didn't get the big Twizzlers, but I got the Twizzler Nibs. What a funny name. Twizzler Nibs. So what'd you think?
It's good.
It's good? The only problem I had with it whatsoever is that out of all of the living people or real people that Tom Hanks has played, and I've seen a lot of movies where he's played real people, this is the only one that I was just hyper familiar with the person that he played, so it was actually distracting.
Gotcha.
But then at the same time, like, I couldn't imagine anyone else playing it better. So it wasn't a bad thing, it was just
True.
kind of, I don't know, it was distracting. What'd you think?
I kind of was distracted in a different way because he looks so much like him. It was kind of weird.
There were a lot of times he would like turn and from the side and that part he had in his hair, it was good. Go see it if you haven't, or rent it when it comes out. I don't know, but it was good. It was worth watching.
I got a lot of stuff today. I struck a bin that was full of really cool vintage pieces, like this black velvet jumpsuit, big chunky gold buttons, but I didn't notice this at first, but it's actually dead stock, which is pretty cool.
Never worn.
Never worn. Needs a good lint roll, but I can handle that. And then I got a lot of two-piece sets. So first one, little black cotton trousers with a little silk black and white top, which is really pretty. I always love whenever I find sets because they're a little bit more appealing because it's a complete outfit. People tend to like having things already figured out for them and buy things as a set. I got this polka dot white dress, little peplum, which is cute. There's just a few light stains in it that I need to get rid of, but she's really pretty. Which I could throw this in with the previous set, but this is a black and white striped shirt. There was a bunch of vintage blouses there. Some were just too basic for me to take, but this one was really pretty. And, oh, this one's fun. This one had another shirt with it that it wasn't cute, so I didn't grab it, but little skirt.
You hold up the shirt, I'll hold up the skirt.
And a top. And a matching handkerchief.
Oh, wow.
So you get to like toss that on as a little ascot, be all fancy.
Or you could do what a real OG would do. Wrap that.
Heck yeah.
All right, well, whoever buys this from us is getting a sweaty Tindo bandana. All right, keep going.
Moving on to another little vintage blouse.
That's going in the collection, baby.
Ooh, all right.
Let's go.
It's really pretty. This little marigold blouse, little pearl buttons on it.
Look at
She's
those
real
buttons.
pretty.
Oh, wow, and it's got padded shoulders.
Yeah, this is literally from one person's closet. I'm so excited about it.
It's always fun when you get a bin that you can tell it was just one person came and donated armfuls of clothes.
Some Lee jeans. They were super small. I usually don't pick up Lee jeans, but I have been recently because I think they're growing in popularity a little bit, which I'm very excited to see that trend move forward because they are really pretty jeans. A nice dark wash on those. And this is another thing I don't normally pick up, but these are really popular right now, these colors, like rainbow Afghans, but she was really pretty. I thought I would give her a shot. And got a little Dragon Ball Z t-shirt.
Very nice.
So we could cut it up and make patches out of it.
Yeah, I'm going to actually cut this bad boy off right here for my backpack. I'm going to sew that onto my backpack because I like my patches.
I got a t-shirt for me. This is the most Hannah Star Wars shirt I've ever seen in my life.
That's beautiful right there.
It's so pretty.
Look at that.
So, me, Star Wars, we're having a moment.
5 stars would wear.
A little 80s floral dress. She cute. Ooh, I didn't notice this. That's cute.
That's kind of boring. That's funny. Look at those. All of these dresses have padded shoulders.
Yep, I cut those out. Oops. This is the first thing I grabbed whenever I got to the bins. Little 90s denim.
What are they? What are those?
I know, I'm probably going to take those off actually.
Really?
They're a little big and bulky for my
interesting.
liking.
It's like, I don't even know what I would call this. X-strap denim dress?
Yep. Pretty
Actually,
much.
hold on. Does it have to be that way?
Yeah, the way that, actually it was put the wrong way whenever I first picked it up and I was like, yeah, that doesn't work.
I'm cross-eyed.
Who remembers these? I had so many of these whenever I was a kid. These Umbro soccer shorts. So
You remember these?
I do. My sister
funny.
had more than I did. But I kind of picked up for nostalgia.
Those are vintage.
They're super vintage.
Those are vintage right there.
I got, oh, this is my favorite piece. It is a black and gold vintage jumpsuit. It is stunning. Little leg pants area.
It's huge.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It just keeps going and going.
She's a fancy girl.
Shoulder pads.
Shoulder pads!
All right, is that everything you got?
One more thing that I got is this t-shirt.
Oh, this was funny. Does anybody know about this? Does anybody know Ian Anderson? Mo Eradicus, World Tour 2014. It must have been a name of an album or something, but Ian Anderson is the name of the lead singer of Jethro Tull, which I only know because I played the flute growing up. Fun fact most of you probably didn't know. But I imagine that's what that has to be, right? Maybe he did a solo tour. I mean, it starts in the UK, which is where he's from, so I didn't know he toured without Jethro Tull. But I guess also, yeah, I don't know. If it's some other Ian Anderson that I don't know about, I guess let me know in the comments below. But I'm going to go ahead and assume that is Jethro Tull. All right, let's, okay, you got something else?
I also got a mug. It's a Ray Dunn mug. I like Ray Dunn mugs. I got one as a gift one time, and I just think they're really pretty.
That's neat.
Yeah.
I didn't even see you get that. All right, first up, I've got a mess of spaghetti cables, which I really love buying this stuff at the Goodwill bins so that I don't have to buy it in real life and pay full price for it. This is just a headphone adapter, just so Hannah can finally plug her headphones in while we play Minecraft and hear the music and stuff. And then this one was pretty interesting. It's a USB to XLR cable. And yeah, I don't know what I'll need that for, but if I need to just plug any random mic up to the computer, I'll probably be able to use that. Now, I got a few video games and a few VHS. So let's start with Super Smash Brawl on the Wii. Probably the best video game find today. Could not believe it was there on the shelves. Very happy to find a copy of that. I've got some Wiis that I need to get rid of, and I'll probably be able to sell them a little bit better with a game with each one, so I'll probably just be either using this to sell or to trade for some other stuff. Next up, your boy's favorite, Wii Fit. Let's go. Ultimate Alliance. I really thought I had this when I found it. I was like, oh, I think I got that, but I checked my checklist, and I have it on Xbox, but not PlayStation 2. So boom. And then I got some good VHS tapes today. Turtles, Super Rocksteady, and Mighty Bebop. I guess that's the episode that introduced those guys, so that's going to be a good one. I actually remember that episode, do you?
No, I didn't really watch a ton of Ninja Turtles.
And then I got a couple Dragon Ball Z VHS tape here. Very happy to find these, Majin Buu and Battle Royale. Very nice. And then I'm really close to finishing this Pokemon collection of VHS tapes. Got what I didn't have, Seaside Pikachu. So I really have not been trying to collect VHS tapes broadly. I've bought the odd random movie on VHS, like I think I bought Back to the Future a couple months ago on an episode, but otherwise I'm just trying to collect like Dragon Ball Z, Ninja Turtles, Pokemon, Digimon. I've got some Gundam ones I'd love to find, but that's it. I'm really not trying to go too heavy collecting VHS, but the ones that I both like and look good on a shelf, like these red Pokemon ones or these Dragon Ball Z, which are the best because they have murals on the side, so when you have a whole shelf there's a picture. That stuff I really want to collect. All right, next up I've got some Black Friday stuff here. And let's talk about Black Friday real quick before we move on. You guys comment below, let me know if you picked up anything on Black Friday or Cyber Monday. Doesn't even have to be video game related. What'd you get? Did you order anything good? Let us know in the comments below, or better yet, let us know in the comments below and then go over to our Discord, link below in the description, and share some pictures of all your Black Friday finds. I had to put this video off for so long because this stuff right here took forever to get here. But it's here now and I'm super excited to open it. But first, we'll talk about these things right here that Hannah picked up on Black Friday while I was away visiting family on Thanksgiving. Hannah, give us a brief description of your Black Friday adventures where you bought these games.
Last minute shopping, Thanksgiving evening,
Unplanned?
impromptu, yes. Both GameStops, very busy.
Great description.
Great description.
That probably is an apt description for a lot of people. All right, so let's start off. You bought a Vita game called Little Deviants, and I'm just assuming you bought it because it was cheap.
It was cheap and it was really cute.
Yeah, it was only $3. We don't own a Vita yet, nor do we own any Vita games, but it's definitely, it's one of the next collections we need to get to because it's one of the few collections we don't have a handful of games for now. It's just, I hate paying a lot of money for consoles and handhelds, so I tend to only buy them when I find them at the Thrift. So obviously I haven't found a Vita at the Thrift yet. But our first Vita game, as soon as we do get a Vita, we'll have something to play. Next up, something I could not be more excited for. Spyro Reignited Trilogy for the Switch. And it's not in there because what do you think's in my Switch right now? Yeah, this was good. How much did this cost on Black Friday?
It was only $30.
It's awesome.
Which was really cheap.
I have this game on every console, but we're definitely going to play it on the Switch. I'm super excited about that. I don't have very many Switch games. I mean, just the bare minimum. The Mario games and now the Spyro games. All right, let's move on to the box. I'm really excited to get into this. It's from Square Enix. So I'm betting that... how do we do this? I'm betting you guys know what's in here from me telling you that it's Square Enix. Ooh. Smell test. What do you smell?
Cardboard.
Cardboard. Lots of it. It's very well packed. Okay. Now. Oh, baby. Let's go. So, I actually got a tip on this sale. Somebody messaged me on our Discord and said, hey, Square Enix has a bunch of games on sale for like $3. You should go check it out. And I went and I looked, and there was a bunch of PlayStation 1 games. Now, mind you, if somebody's watching this video 100 years in the future, here's why this is significant. These are PlayStation 1 games. Do you understand? And I bought them in 2019. These are sealed PlayStation 1 games that I bought in 2019, new from the people that made them. Not at the game store. I didn't go pay sealed prices at Zia Records or Bookman's. I can't get them out of the bubble wrap. This is very frustrating. Okay.
Cut the bubble wrap.
Ooh, what a good sound. Okay. So, Square still has all their old classics for sale.
That's so pretty.
Isn't that wild? Alright, so let's run through these. I bought one of every PlayStation 1 game they had, and I swear to God I only remember ordering 4, but I've got 5. Alright, so Final Fantasy Origins, and that has Final Fantasy 1 and 2 on it. Very nice. Chrono Cross. Very nice. I'll be honest with you, these do look a bit different than original PlayStations. Maybe it's just my brain. Hold on, let's do a comparison. You know what though? I immediately see what I'm looking at here. I was going to point out how different that green looks, but here I got 3 greatest hits editions off of my shelf, and they're all 3 different shades of green. So that's interesting. Well, I guess we just didn't have a lot of quality control back in the day. But I mean, I imagine they're still printing these, right? That's interesting. It's very, very interesting. Huh. The more you know, I guess. I never really paid that much attention, but you can't see it from here. But if you look at your stack of PlayStation 1 games on your shelf that are greatest hits, all those greens are different.
Could it be that they're faded? Is that
I mean, some of them could be, but I don't know. I really don't know. I've never paid that much attention to it now. Now I'm never going to unsee it. Let's go through them. So, Chrono Cross, very nice. Collector's Package. Final Fantasy Anthology. That looks beautiful. Final Fantasy 4. Look at that beauty. I have this on the shelf, but it's missing a couple discs. Very nice. Final Fantasy Chronicles. Final Fantasy 4. So, and Chrono Trigger. There's all kinds of stuff on here. This is crazy. These are beautiful. And again, these were all $3. So if you're watching this, make a mental note next year on Black Friday to go check out Square Enix's site, because 5 Final Fantasy games for like, what up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, $15. It was nuts. There you go, guys. Thanks for watching. Comment below before you go. What was your favorite thing that we got today? Hannah, what was your favorite thing?
Ooh, that jumpsuit.
You like the jumpsuit more than Spyro?
Well, okay, fine, Spyro. But
Yeah, I know. Spyro's the best. My favorite thing, Spyro, I guess. But I mean, like these PlayStation 1, like if I'm gonna go back and play all the Final Fantasy games I never played, this is the way to do it. Maybe comment below and let us know what your least favorite thing that we got today was. I mean, did we get anything bad?
No.
No.
I mean, We Fit maybe.
If you're gonna comment your least favorite thing was We Fit, unsubscribe. Speaking of which, guys, before you do go, please do hit the subscribe button. We're climbing to 800 subs. We're at 741 as of filming this. It'd be very nice to wake up tomorrow and have like 751, or by some miracle, 2,000. I don't know. I'm making numbers up. But everyone who has subscribed this far, thank you so much. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for going thrifting with us. Thanks for doing crazy stuff with us when we go. Also, before you go, guys, I mentioned the Discord earlier. Definitely go join that. The link is below. Come chat with us. We're over there just constantly chatting. And also, before you go, if you have subscribed, definitely hit that bell notification so that in the future, whenever we post videos like this, you'll get a notification at that exact moment, right when I post a video, and you come back then and hang out with us. Until then, guys, peace out.